Hi everyone, Minky here with the next part of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. It's been 2 days since the last video, since I recorded the last video. Should I wait 38 more? Heck, the fact that it's sunny day half the time, maybe I should wait 78 more. Anyway, last time we woke up Kyogre and Groudon, and today we are finally going to visit Sootopolis City, or I pronounce it Sootopolis. Genuinely, I pronounce it like that. I know I'm sure it's supposed to be Sootopolis, but I'm starting to pronounce. Well, not starting. I'm nearly always pronounce it I don't even know how to pronounce it, to be honest. Now, Sootopolis. Yeah, that's what I used to call it, and that's what I'm trying to call it nowadays, if you will. It's more like that, if you will. But right now it's not looking very Sootopolis-like at all. Yeah, because we've got these two Kaijus fighting. And it's like, I mean, that's one of the points. You look how close you can get. That's one of the points that people make about them, is that I fully agree. I think is that Groudon is at such a disadvantage, you know, in comparison. Considering that, you know, there's very little land, right, for Groudon, but then also like, you know, there's obviously got a type weakness and whatnot, and there's just so much like wrong with it, if you will, in the sense, and I kind of wish it was a bit more neutral, if you will. You know, that's a bit, oh well. Okay, so Archie's still trying to control Kyogre, or at least, well, he is trying to say calm down Kyogre, you know, that kind of thing. He's not saying like, he's trying to actually kind of do something in that case. Whereas Max is just saying like, kind of regretting, so yeah, it's kind of a bit of a mixed bag there, but oh well. These Pokemon fighting, Groudon and Kyogre. The two super ancient Pokemon will awaken, yeah, because of dinosaurs. That's why I called them dinosaurs before, because it's so cool, man. Yeah, time to go catch, which version is it again? Ruby or Sapphire? Time to go catch that one's mascot. Yeah, this is pretty much the time you would catch Groudon or Kyogre in Ruby or Sapphire. But, you know, it's, it is what it is. I don't know, man. Wallace. Yeah, Wallace time. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've properly come down here, like, at all. So like, I mean, obviously I know that you can't get Groudon or Kyogre at this point. I don't even think you can, in Emerald anyway, I should say. In Ruby and Sapphire, this is where you would catch Groudon or Kyogre, and you would only get the Sunny Day or the Rain Dance depending on the version. But in this game, you actually don't. You're not forced to battle any of them. And this room's pretty cool, to be fair. If you look at it, like, you've got some blue gems on the left and some red gems on the right, which obviously supposed to be like sort of rubies and sapphires kind of thing. But yeah, here's Wallace. But my exploits, okay, yeah, wow. I was once the gym leader of Sootopolis. I want to say it's Sootopolis because Sootopolis is how I used to pronounce it, and I kind of want to hold on to that nostalgia, if you will. But I don't know, I'm kind of leaning more towards Sootopolis, which is kind of a shame in my mind, but I don't know. So now I've entrusted my mentor, Joan, with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon we can have here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There is one more somewhere. Somewhere else. Yeah, Rayquaza, man. It's a shame because like Groudon and Kyogre, in Ruby and Sapphire, those two are level 47, right? Which is reasonable for this part of the game. And then Rayquaza is level 70, right? Which kind of makes sense because it's supposed to be. Okay, quick thing. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to say Sky Pillar here. I'll try and get the right answer, but I do have my ASAP run of this game coming up as well. So if you want to see all the answers answered there, then, or if you want to see all the answers, then I'll do that as well at some point. So, you know. But anyway, what was I saying? So like, it makes sense that, you know, Groudon and Kyogre are level 47 because you have to battle the respective Pokemon, right? In Ruby and Sapphire, but in all three games, well, in Emerald, Groudon and Kyogre are level 70. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to battle all three of them anyway. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to battle. What was I saying? Right, so Groudon and Kyogre, you have to fight them in Ruby and Sapphire at this point in the game, meaning that they need to be at a lower level so you can actually battle them, right? And then Rayquaza is level 70 because you don't battle them until later, right? Until, I don't even think you can battle them until the post-game of Ruby and Sapphire, right? Now in Emerald though, all three are just flat out level 70, you know, from the get-go. Meaning, you know, now that would be all fine and good because Groudon and Kyogre, I'm pretty sure you can't battle those two until until the post game anyway, which I guess I will try and find out if you can or not before the post game. I mean, I've got a file, you know, I'm currently playing, you know, hint hint. Yeah, so there is that. You know, if you fight them, if you have to fight them beforehand, then obviously that's you know, that's neither here nor there. But for Rayquaza though, you can actually catch them pretty early on. You know, or not pretty early on. You can catch them. You battled them, like, so obviously we had to go see Rayquaza now, right? That's not a battle. That's just you going to Groudon, to Rayquaza. Jeez, that's just you going to Rayquaza, and then them, you know, running off to come back to Sootopolis to calm down the other two, right? That's what that is, right? But then after that, I'm not sure exactly when, but I know it's before the post. I'm pretty sure it's before Victory Road. You can actually take on Rayquaza and catch them if you wanted to, right? I mean, to be fair, they are level 70, so it's a battle worth battling, if you will. But you'd think with Ruby and Sapphire, having you do, you know, Groudon and Kyogre so quickly, if you will, you'd think that, you know, that they'd let you fight Rayquaza early on or something, or not let you, but they'd make it like an either a required battle, or, you know, they'd put them at a lower level. So like if you were to catch them before taking on the league, then they would be level 47. If you take them on afterwards, it would be the Rayquaza would be level 70 kind of thing. You know, so it'd actually be a different encounter kind of thing. That might have been kind of cool actually, I think, because like you can cheese the battle obviously with the Master Ball or by other means, if you will. I'm sure there's plenty of easy ways of doing it. Maybe not easy, but I'm sure there's plenty of ways you can go about it anyway. And where you can just cheese the battle with Rayquaza and, you know, just get them, if you will, kind of thing. But you know, so having a level 49, level 47 Rayquaza is probably you know, before the league is probably a bit more earned than having a level 70 Rayquaza that early on, if you will, you know? Especially since they give you the Master Ball, you know? Which, to be fair, the Master Ball is much better saved for Latias or Latias. But that doesn't change the fact that they give you a Master Ball to use on someone, you know? So it's like, why would you then... I don't know, it's kind of a pick your poison kind of thing. I mean, obviously the Master Ball is the easiest way of cheating the Rayquaza battle, assuming you're not really going for Latias or Latios, because those two are obviously they're roamers, right? And also on top of that, there's also the matter of like I don't know, there's like those two are weaker as well in level. I'm pretty sure they're level 40, right? So those two are, if you can set it up, I mean, it requires a bit more setup than you do normally, because you need to get like a spider web out, you know, or mean look, something like that, out to get them to stay put, if you will. Or you got to use repels and whatnot, and just keep on running into them, and hopefully you're faster, so you can deal a better damage, and then it's just a matter of dealing some damage, you know, kind of thing. But otherwise, you know, which and by the way, I'm battling all these Tentacle because, again, they are a repeat. So, you know, for now, I am counting it as a repeat. I don't think they do count as a repeat now that Tentacle has fainted. But I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Hal for that. But I'm gonna not, like I said, I'm gonna not for now, and then if it does get to that point where like where we do have an area that has only repeats, then I will just go ahead and catch the next best Pokemon, if you will, or I'll either you know, hunt for a particular Pokemon, or I'll just go for the next one, whatever happens there, if you will. You know, it really depends on how we go about things, if you will. Now, the reason why I'm not going to Thingamajig just yet is because I want to get access to Pacifidlog Town. I'm pretty sure that's the name, I might be a bit incorrect. It's been ages. But it's like, but I want to get access to there first, and I've got an easy access to it, because then I don't have to worry about flying back to there just to have to go back to Sky Pillar or whatever. You know, so that is what I'm aiming for there. So, you know, oh yeah, also, as you see here, I've got a bunch of white flutes. The reason why is because like I train on Route 113, that route with the Spinder and the like in it, and so you get a lot of that like soot sack stuff. So I figured, why not put that to some use and actually buy some white flutes with the dust or whatever you get there. Why not buy some of those, and then that way I've got some, you know, I've got a bit extra money for items and the like. So, you know, that's why I'm doing that. I could use it on stuff like secret base stuff as well if I wanted to, which I kind of do sometimes, but for the most part I'm using it on white flutes because that one in particular is the most expensive one out of the 5. Like, I know they all cost like increments of 50, like one of them's worth 50 Pokequid, one of them's worth 100, 150, 200, 250, and the white flute is a 250 one. So I just get a bunch of that one for the, you know, to get the most out of it, if you will. And then, you know, I can just sell them, and then of course they last on 1 HP. Come on, man! I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, it doesn't look like Ishio got confused. Unless they get confused at the end of the turn. Come on, man. Oh well. I mean, it's only one turn of Battle Dance of Confusion, if that. Okay, never mind. It's 0 turns. Nice. I didn't think. I thought I wasn't gonna. I thought Whalmer was bulky enough to survive a wing attack. I guess I'm just that good. Well, Crowbat's that good. Ah well. Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know what I was going on about. I know I was saying about white flutes. I think I'm pretty much done with that conversation now. This is fine. I mean, it's kind of a pity that Sword Bat is so fast in this case, because Petal Dance obviously targets either opponent. So I could just say, like, I could just have Sword Bat like target one or the other, but and then if Ishiro faints them, then it's like, oh, okay, cool, like let's feint the other one with Sword Bat. But at the same time, I realized that I didn't get the feint on Sphere, so I figured that let's take that. I just target the Staryu, and I was sure that Ishiro was going to be able to take down the Sphere anyway. So yeah, that's some strategy for you, if you will, in regards to these games. You know, that's some nice strategy. I don't know. I know there's an in-game trade here as well, but I know it's not Blossom for Corsola because it's Emerald. In fact, I know it's Bagon for Horsey. I'm sure that was it. Because I'm sure I remember doing it on my file like ages ago. I don't know. I can't remember which way round, but hey, it's coming up anyway. Also, again, I'm dodging trainers just because I want to be able to actually, you know, kind of just get on with it. I guess I will take them on, you know, like after this part or something, or in travels or something. I don't know exactly when I'm going to take them on, but I want to get to Pacific. Here we go. Yeah, I just want to unlock this town so we can fly to it. Lame. Yeah, I just want to get access to here because then it means I can then fly here and whatnot, and it just makes things a whole lot more easier for me. Oh hey, yeah, here we go. So Horsey had to call yesterday to celebrate my birthday. Oh, I can see what you wanted. After all, it's priceless. Tell you what, we're going to trade it for a Bagon. Well, we can't, and in fact, I think we already got our Meteor Falls encounter, so yeah, we can't ever get that Bagon encounter unless. But that's a story for another day. Here we go. This guy's kind of cool. This guy. It gives you return, you know, the TM for return, and I think it gives you the TM for frustration as well. But obviously, if your Pokemon really dislikes you, and I think this is daily as well. So if anything, that's another daily event I can do for stuff. And then on top of that, like I remember visiting his house like every so often, and I saw the Azurill, and figured like, you know, it'd be cool if like I could have one of the Azurill, because for a long time I didn't know how to get a Azurill, and I really wanted one for Dex completion and whatnot, and he had two, so I was like, come on man, give me one. Of course I know how to get them now, but you know, obviously back in the day I didn't. So, and I knew about, you know, Azurill and Why Not, but you get Why Not from that egg, so you know, I figured, like, not figured, but like, it was, I wasn't bothered about why not, because I could just get why not from that, even though I didn't know how to get them myself, if you will. I only knew to get them from that egg specifically. But, you know, I eventually did my research, you know, that you know, deadly word, and, you know, I figured it out. So, yeah, that's really nice. Ah, cool, he talks about the Reggies, that's kind of cool. 6 dots open 3 doors, okay. Yeah, that's something we'll have to tackle at some point in the LP, but for now, that's not anyone's to-do list at the moment. So yeah, that's we'll get there eventually. Now onto what's it called? Sky Pillar. I was gonna call it Mirage Tower then. That's clearly not the case. But yeah, it's right here. It's right around the corner from Pacifidlog Town. So it's really nice position. Again, that's why you want to get access to that area through fly, because then it just means you can just fly there, and then you know, then you're good, you know. And yeah, it is. It's not on the map yet, but it will get on there soon. Wow, that is not. That feels really short, to be honest. Oh well. Yes, what it is. Sky Pillar, so okay, so the first encounter here does count as a new encounter. That's a new area. So, how the hell did you get here before me, man? Oh yeah, he did warp out. No, never mind. Never mind, Pokemon fans not can't even read the situation, let alone the words. Left you behind. Yeah, I know, right, man? I didn't even notice you walked away. I'm having a locked door to Sky Pillar. Wait, that was a locked door? I don't remember that. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this. I forgot details like that. Actually, I do wonder what would have happened if I'd come down here beforehand. I guess that's something I'll have to do in the ATP one. Just come down here before, you know, and see what happens. Yeah, it's travelled now. Oh, I should have checked Thingamajig actually, now that I think about it. Oh well, it's a bit late now, because I don't know if it's bread. Everything's in your hands. Why were you going? Oh hey, Sky Pillar, and watch this, is going to be really easy, by the way. Yeah, look at how easy this is. Wow, I don't know how so many people failed at this, man. I couldn't have a clue. You know? Oh hey, Sableye, oh wait, nice. But yeah, so now obviously the reason why it's so easy at the moment is because it's like it's supposed to be easy. You're supposed to actually do this dungeon for the sake of, you know, completion, if you will, for the sake of the plot, right? Whereas, you know, later on, when you come to catch Rayquaza, it is hard because obviously it's I mean, you're doing this as an optional thing, kind of thing, that kind of idea, if you will. So, you know. Now, another thing as well, I'm still going to catch Rayquaza. There's no reason to defeat them. Even though this is my first encounter, the Sableye, I'm still going to catch the Rayquaza because they're legendary. And the idea in legendaries is to obviously attempt to actually catch them, as opposed to, you know, just not, if you will. That's the challenge in them, if you will, rather than just like defeating them. Because if you wanted to just defeat them, you can just bring an ice type Pokemon in this case, or just something powerful enough to just defeat them, and then like, oh, they're defeated, you know, kind of thing. But So yeah, I will be catching Rayquaza in this case. So, and same goes for all legendaries as well. I think that's the general idea for legendaries as well. So, you know. Anyway, Sableye, they dig up branching holes in caves using their sharp claws in search of food. Raw gems. A Sableye lurks in darkness and is seen only rarely. Wow, we got a rare Pokemon, nice. Right, so what do I want to nickname you then? I got a name. This is not that. I feel like it's at least got some what's it called, creativity to it. You know, so I feel like there is something there. Mableye, right? The name, the Pokemon is Sableye, right? So I'm going to call them Mableye, right? They are female as well, so it does work in this case. And because in the Animal Crossing series, there are these two characters called Sable and Mabel. Therefore, Mableye the Sableye. You know, so I feel like at least there's some creativity there, and I feel like it works, if you will. So, you know, I feel like that's alright of a nickname there. So yeah, we are good to go. Yeah, you just want to fall down this first one. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's getting a little harder now. Now you got to go all the way round. Oh, it's another Sableye. Level 34. I've been conned, man. I got a level 33. Oh well. I see how bad Bite is. That would have happened last time as well if I'd stuck in. Yeah, inner focus. It's a nice ability sometimes. Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, we came outside, so to be fair, no, I'm kidding. It's fine. I do count Rayquaza here as their own. As their own, as a Sky Pillar encounter as well, so there is that. And yeah, I just got a screenshot of them as well, that's why you might have seen like a little jump in the audio or the visuals even. Oh well, here we are at the top of Sky Pillar, let's fly away. Oh, we actually can fly away, okay, wow, that's actually amazing. For some reason I thought we weren't going to be able to fly away. Oh well. Yeah, you know what, let's go back to Sootopolis. Sootopolis. Yeah, let's go to Sootopolis. And see if we can actually, well, let's finish this off, finish the cutscene off. Because, I mean, I know I've made a few cuts here or there, like, well, a very select few cuts here or there. But I figured, why not just go ahead anyway and get the final cutscenes in anyway, kind of thing. Yeah, let's get this in, get this cutscene in. This is so cool, man. Like an actual full-on cutscene, man. That's so cool, man. And the music just comes back to normal. Yeah, now another thing to point out is that Kyogre, they are my favourite, but they have the upper hand against both Pokemon, both of the Weather Trio, in that they learn Ice Beam, which is really nice on them against Rayquaza. It's a quad weakness. It's not stab, but it is on their better type, if you will. So there is that. Although oddly enough, they're the only one whose primal form doesn't have a secondary type in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So there is that as well. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows where. The weather in Hoenn has returned to its normal state. Maybe that was... maybe what we were trying to do was something small, even meaningless to Pokemon. So the super ancient Pokemon weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our fruitless scheming and frantic efforts, that one Pokemon's simple action puts everything right again, as if nothing had happened. No, they disappeared. I hope that happens then if you talk to them, and then talk to one and then the other, rather than like talk to the Maxi specifically. Oh God, I didn't even talk to Steven. Oh well, no man. Looks like both Maxi and Archie have gone away somewhere, similar to Groudon and Kyogre. Maybe they've gone to chase after. Perhaps they've gone to Mount Power to return his orbs. Yeah, we'll have to go check that out then at some point then. Minky, my eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, all of the Hoenn region was saved. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. Alright, HMS 7, now we can go to the League. Oh wait, we can't yet. The hidden machine contains Waterfall. If you have the Rain Badge, a Pokemon that has learned that HM move can force its way up waterfalls. I was going to say HM move? What? Hidden move? That sounds a bit weird, but then I realized, alright, yeah, hidden machine move. And where does one get the Rain Badge? You know, don't you? And you can start some random other place in the Hoenn region, not here, you know, even though there's a gym right behind me. That's right, you have to beat the Sootopolis gym leader. When you're all set to go, step through that door. And I'm not ready to do that just yet, because I actually want to explore Sootopolis a little bit. I keep swapping, man. I don't mean to keep swapping, I want to stick to Sootopolis. Now, I know there's a house here that gives you Brick Break. That's what I'm going for. I know it's not this house, but... yeah, man. I know it's not this house, but I feel like explore anyway. Real quick. You know, until we get this TM. Either until we get this TM or I feel like it's gone on long enough. Oh, nice. You used to work at a lab? Cool, man. Take me to it. Okay, cool. So this guy could have been part of Team Aqua? Wow. Either that or he was, but he quit. Something like that. That's pretty cool, man. Here we go. This has got to be it. For 30 years, I've remained in Sootopolis, honing my skills. I found a shattering TM. I bequeath it to you. TM31, nice. TM31 contains Brick Break. It's a move so horrible that I can't describe it. Okay, why did you make it then for 30 years? Like, what? But yeah, it basically just destroys barriers like Light Screen and Reflect, and Safeguard I think too. Actually, I'm not now thinking about it. I know it does Light Screen and Reflect. So, and I'm not sure if it does the damage before or after when it does. Well, obviously Light Screen doesn't matter in that case, but Reflect. Brick Break is a physical move. It's always been a physical move. So. I don't know if it does damage before or after, in that case. So, yeah, that's something. But anyway, I guess that's something for another time. Alright, let's heal up my Pokemon, and I'm going to end it off there. So, yeah, on that note, thank you so much for watching. Next time, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do just yet next time. Which kind of sucks because I want to record in a moment, but I guess we'll see when we get to it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching then, and I hope you have a really minky day.